Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Fenneko, the community manager here at Ultima Online for Broadsword Online Games, and we are here on Europa again. We're having a good time. We're going to have a good time, I just know it. But before we begin, if you are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that, follow button, all that good stuff so you don't miss any of our live streams or videos. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find all the links on the YouTube or the Twitch main page, as well as uo.com, your #1 source for all information. You'll find all of our links there as well. Don't forget to check out the newsletter. Be sure to sign up so that you're always in the know about UO. Don't forget to also check out our forum, the official forum of Ultima Online, where you can ask questions, answer questions, talk to your fellow players, maybe see some player events that are going on, engage in some weekly conversations that we like to have, and all of that wonderful good stuff. If you see any, bugs or anything like that, requests, anything, be sure to tag me, community manager. That's at community manager, and I will be sure to answer any and all questions. And if I can't answer them, I'll be sure to find someone who can so that we can get them answered for you. Now that that's out of the way, and if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button because it really helps us out in the algorithm, kind of bumps us to the top so that people will see the official UO content. All right, now that that's all out of the way, it's Friday. I'm glad and sad that it's Friday because that means it's going to be more days until I get to see all of you again. So it always makes me kind of sad on a Friday, but nevertheless, it means the weekend's coming too, which is a really good thing because we all love the weekend. All right. So far it looks everybody's in the same place as last time. To this evening. Now, before we get really going into everything, what I did want to kind of pass along, and we'll get to that in 1 second. What I did want to pass along is all the information and all the fun stuff that is right now on uo.com. Sometimes it takes a minute for that to blip over. Not sure why, but it just does. As you can see, we've got the Publish 119 has gone to Origin, Baja, and Izumo already. So we've got a lot of things going on right now on Test Center and now these main shards. You can try out the Arcane Outfitter. They are in Visit Britain Commons Pass through the Moon Gate, which will award you with tickets to the Arcane Outfitter. That's on TC1 only, mind you. Arcane Outfitters can be found throughout Britannia's mage shops, and they are stationary now. They've stopped wandering. The Arcane Outfitter can alter the paper doll appearance of your equipment, only the paper doll appearance. Simply equip the armor you wish to alter, and the Arcane Outfitter will indicate which pieces of equipment are eligible for alteration. Now, we heard you. The developers heard your concerns, and they're looking into everything. So if you posted a concern on the forum about the Arcane Outfitter and swapping some of that armor to get the snazzy new look, don't worry. Again, they heard you. They heard you. So they're looking more into that. We got some questions that were answered on the forum. We went through that on Wednesday, so all of that has been taken care of. They're kind of pushing forward and getting things moving. The ball is rolling, people, to get it down the hill straight to a shard near you. All right, some other changes we have is the Eclipse Dawn. The Paladin shields can now be equipped by gargoyles. You do not need to alter them. They are you can automatically equip them. Doesn't matter, just equip them. The Paladin cloaks have been added to the final boss reward pool. So the reward pool for the boss, we've got some shields and some weapons. They've added the cloaks to that, and that is air, water, earth, and fire. They're amazing. Amazing. I can't wait to show you. The cloaks are valid cape transmog potion targets as well. The die cabinet, they've added a toggle to sort like hues together. They've added a toggle to display remaining hues on each die bottle, and they've added toggle to withdraw 1 stack or an entire stack, which applies to stack dies only. So if you have, say, 3 bottles in your die cabinet of, we'll just say, the pink hue. Well, then what you can do is you can sit there and say, well, I just want to take 1, or you can take all 3. So they've added toggle for that, which is really nice. Really nice. Love it. Yes, there's an event going on right now, but only on TC1, Origin, Baja, and Izumo. It is still coming to the other shards. So you have to be patient. We'll get to them. We will get to them. I promise you that. We're gonna take a look at all the awesome stuff when it goes global. So don't worry. We're gonna take a look at all that. It's gonna be exciting. All right, Eclipse Dawn. If you're wondering what that is, it's a fight for the fate of all of Caesarea as you continue to push back the forces of Velara and the Shadow Reavers with a new champion spawn located in Termur. Acquire a variety of Shadow Blight blooms for participating in the spawn. They're gorgeous, by the way. And defeat the Void Seer and Mind Flayer for a chance at several items. A luck belt, new paladin shields, new paladin weapons. We talked about that, and they added the cloaks now to that as well. There's also on TC1 some veteran rewards that you can take a look at. There's the monster statuettes, which is the Nightmare, a 2nd year version. The Evil Mage, which is a 3rd year. And the Rotting Corpse, which is a 4th year. And again, we'll take a look at that. Don't worry. We'll take a look at it. We've got the Zen Garden, which is a 6th year reward. You can set it in small, medium, large, kind of like the koi pond, but like I said, small, medium, large. The Decorative Catapult, which is a 13th year, and the Die Cabinet, which is a 15th year reward, where you can store up to 500 dyes and pigments in this special house add-on container. It is perfect for the alchemist and filter by pigments, natural dyes, hair dyes, or hue number, in addition to all of the stuff that we talked about earlier. Some bug fixes that they did talk about was the resolved issue with the Moldering Ursine requiring 2 control slots when it is converted to an ethereal mount with the Orb of Ethereal Transcendence. Still love that item in his store. If you haven't gotten one, get one. Resolved an issue with certain ethereal mounts not able to be summoned within Blackthorn Dungeon. Again, they heard ya. And resolved an issue preventing certain reward items from properly working as a luck statue when locked down in a house. Again, another item that was up on, another issue that was up on the forum. They heard ya, and they went right to it. So, like I said, they're listening. Don't you worry. They are listening. All right. So, let's see. Abyssal said, same place as last time, Fenneko. Awesome. Okay, so we may go check that out yet, because they're still doing that kind of stuff. But we kind of want to also see some of the other, champ spawns and other things that we have going on right now. Okay, let's try and see if anybody's available to do any of the other champ spawns that we have around, because we have a ton of them. We really do. We have a ton of champ spawns all over the realms. So we're going to see if maybe we can get some of the other ones looked at for you. Because, like I said, there are a ton of things to do in Ultima Online. And what we're doing is we're just kind of showcasing all of them for you. Some of them go faster than others, as you've seen before. Some of them, they take a little bit of time. But that's okay. That is okay. That is perfectly okay. We love seeing, players doing that kind of stuff. I think it's amazing. I love showcasing the players doing this stuff. I think it really kind of shows what a lot of skill and practice and, years of committing to your character can do for you. And some people are an absolute master at it. And, some people are still learning, and that's okay. We were all newbies once. You cannot tell me you walked in a pro. You could not tell me you walked in a pro. We were all a newbie at some point. And that's okay too. All right. So I know they're in the same place as last time. So let's see what ones have we done so far? I know we've done quite a few. Searching through my document here for all the champ spawns ones that we have done. Okay. I do believe we've done, let's see. We've done Mephistus for sure. We've done Mephistus. I don't think, no, we haven't done, I don't think we've done Nera. We may have. We may have done Nera. There's the Piper, Richter, and Semidar yet. We tried Lord Oaks. Couldn't get him to go. Twalo of the Glade. We have not tried. Ilhanir the Sustained. Pardon. Maractus the Minotaur. Serato the Awakened. We haven't done Primeval Lich yet. We have not done the Abyssal Infernal or the Dragon Turtle. So we have done some of these. Let's see if any of the others are, if anybody else, if they're willing to do any of the others. And we may have done some of these. I know there's so many. And it's hard to tell sometimes which ones, we've done. So let's see. The boss encounter list. Let's see here. Boss encounter list. Just kind of pulling that up. Alrighty. Nope, that's New Legacy. New Legacy's good. I loved New Legacy. Still loving New Legacy. I can't wait for, the next part in New Legacy. I really can't. Let's see here. All right. Again. Yeah, we haven't done the Peerless yet. We haven't done the Ararat either, but that's because we haven't gotten all the pieces yet, and that can be a really long quest to do, and we'll get through it. We will get through it. It's just a really long quest. All right. There's so many. Goodness. There's Virtue Bane. Oh, there's Zippy. I love Zippy. Zippy was one of my favorites when Eodon came along. I love Zippy. And if you don't know Zippy, it's part of a quest line too, and super fun. We've done the Stygian for sure. We've done the Slasher. We have not done Sylvani yet. We've done the Harrower. We haven't done Travesty either, but those require keys. Again, there's just so many Shadow Lords. We have not done that one yet. You know what? Let's see if anybody's willing to do. Oh, that's right. Okay, it is turned off right now. Let's see if anyone's willing to do maybe the Dragon Turtle. That's another one that's pretty easy to do. You just run into Eodon and boom, there it is. Some of these are fairly easy to get into, and some of these are going to require a little bit more of a challenge. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see. So, let's see. Here thus far. Wants to showcase all of the champs and bosses. So that's just where we're going right now. We're just trying to get a party involved. I know there's plenty of people out there. We've seen it many a times before, where players are here, and sometimes they need just a little poke. And if we can't get a party going, don't worry. We can bump on over to TC1 and take a look at the champ spawns going on there. I'm sure if there's no one doing it there, I mean, there's other places that we can get to that we can kind of play around with and show. So there's still plenty that can be done. Okay. So, right, yeah. Okay. We're just seeing if anyone else wants to do another kind of champ spawn, kind of get together. And this is, as a player, this is something that you might, if you're not in a guild, you might sit there and you might do. You might jump on and go, hey, what's everybody doing tonight? And that's basically it. You just jump on, you say, hey, what's everybody doing? There's always somebody doing something, I'm sure. Let's see. We may have done Richter. I'm thinking we may have done Richter. Not sure. We've done so many. It's hard to remember all the ones that we've done. Let's see. What's some other ones we can try? Let's see. There's Lord Oakenfell. Let's see. We've been trying to get that one going. Oh. Heck yeah. Lord Oaks. Oh no. They got rated to do a Mephistus. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. That's how it goes in Fell. That is how it goes in Fell. It's a gamble you take every time you go into Fell. I'm telling you. It's a gamble. It definitely is a gamble. All right. Well, let's see, because I know where they're gonna meet up. They're going to meet up in Luna. So let's just take a nice ride to Luna Bank. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I've left the protection of the town guards. Oh noes. Okay. Luna. Ta-da. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see if anyone is going to run and do that, because that would be cool. Very nice. Very nice. We'll see if anyone is going to. They're finishing up right now, doing a Mephistus spawn. So we're gonna give it a minute or two, and then see, because I know they said they may want to show a Lord Oaks, which is very cool. But the problem is they got to get out of there first, and that's a lot of fighting. Oh dear. Oh dear. I would definitely show up, but there's no way for me to get there. Yeah. I would pop in for pom-poms of support, but I can't get there. Sad. Ooh. Well, wasn't that an interesting... Oh, okay. I can do that. I can find me one. I'm sure there's one here somewhere. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, come on now. I mean, I'll give it a go. No, there's no portal there either. No one has a portal here? Goodness gracious. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Dungeon. Fire. Oh, not allowed to access that one. Ooh. There we go. We're going to pop in there. And somebody gave us directions. Then drop down to left portal. To despise. Then across. Ooh. Okay. We're going to do our best here. We're going to do our best. Okay? We're going by memory here. We're going to go by memory here. Look at that. Holy cats. We're really good at this. Oh my goodness. Ooh, quite busy. That's a lot of fields. Oh my. That is a lot of fields. Wow. I don't think I've seen that many in one place. That's pretty wild. That's a lot of fields. Oh my goodness gracious. Just wow. The one thing that we had before was when we did Mephistus, when we came down here, we really didn't have any spawn down here. So that was kind of the other thing, was there really wasn't any spawn down here to speak of. So we got to kind of show Mephistus. Mother Ghoul, hello. Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you again. Oh. Look at all these. This is a lot of spawn. This is a lot of spawn, honestly. Wow. I'm doing wonderful. How are you? Oh my goodness. We are playing on the European shard today, so I am pretending it's nighttime. Tired. Aw. Well, it is awfully late. So that is understandable. My goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. 8:30. Yeah. Oh. You are. Ah, okay. You're waiting for your sis to come home? Aw. Very nice. Defensive mode today. They're on defense today. Last time, I do believe they were on offense. Yeah. Yeah, we did it. We came here when it was kind of already up, but we weren't here when everybody was still doing it yet. So, cool. Well, hopefully your sister comes home soon. Ah, nice to meet you all then. Oh, those Tarathans making all those noises. That's what you're hearing. It's okay. I'm just here to watch. Just here to watch you guys work. You guys, oh no. Oh, they checked underwater today. No underwater today. Oh dear. So can't get the keys. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, gonna watch. Oh, very nice. Enjoy. Love that show. One of my favorites. Oh, if Croduck is watching. Hi, Croduck. Very nice. Very nice. Love it. My goodness, look at all these spiders. These spiders. They're kind of everywhere. Look at that. You think you will love it? You're not sure about your sis? Oh, it's an amazing show. Hilariously funny. Oh no! They locked him in that room. Oh dear. That's not good. Getting locked up in there. That's not good. Oh no! I keep stepping on traps. Ooh. Ooh, they're close. They're close to getting it to finish. My goodness. Oh, poison elementals. Those are never fun. Where'd everybody go? Yeah, hi is. Oh, lag spike there. Woof. That's not good. My goodness. So many. Oh, they are very close. They are very close to getting the altar right here. They're very close to getting that done. It should pop pretty well soon. I mean, we still got a couple of candles left, but I mean, overall, it should pop pretty soon. Oh my! They had 3 of another guild raid them already. Oh, oh dear. Yeah, you got to be careful. Look at that. Look at all those fields. Oh my goodness. That's wild. So many fields up there. What the heck? That's a lot. Almost. Just need another one of these. Oh, there it is. Speak and you shall receive. Wow. And then eventually it'll pop up, and then Hephaestus will pop in that room again. Whoa, nope. Hephaestus popped right there. Look at that. That's right. They locked it in that room again. They locked it in that room before, which was sneaky, sneaky. There's that big old spitter. And if you're curious, it's supposed to be a black widow. So, I mean, obviously black widows aren't that big, but I learned actually that they are larger than what you think. For some reason, I always thought they were like teeny, teeny, tiny. I'm not sure why, but I recently was looking and yeah, I learned they're actually bigger than you think they are. Did not know that at all. That was new to me. So, just going to see if I can grab Mephistus's bar there. But yeah, I was kind of shocked, to be perfectly honest. I didn't realize how big Black Widows really were. You'd learn something new every day. Oh, somebody's horsey died. There's like a little baby spider following. Oh no! Baby spider died. There we go. We're just gonna watch. Oof. There we go. Yes, kill it with fire. Look at that. I mean, like, ugh. I don't like spiders, so. Not a big fan, but thankfully this one is just a bunch of pixels, so we're good. Though they give you the creepies, and you know how you get the creepies and you start like getting itchy because you're just like, no. Ooh, it threw the web. It did the thing. It did the thing. Navry does that. That's a lot of fields. That seems like a lot of fields to me. That seems like a lot of fields to me. Goodness gracious. What if technology advances and we can make pixels into living beings? What if someone brings that into the real world? A giant black widow? No thanks. No thanks. No, I think I'll pass. Giant spider? No thank you. No thank you. I have enough problems with the giant spiders that are in Australia and seeing those. They remind me of face huggers, and I'm just not into that. No thank you. That just doesn't sound pleasant. You know, the Amazon may have giant spitters like that. Maybe. You never know. Again, another reason why I won't go there either. Yeah, no thanks. Have you seen the Australian spiders? The huntsman spiders? Look those up. Huntsman spiders in Australia. Look those up. Trust me. Yeah, they are. They're terrifying. I told you. I told you. But you know what, though? They're supposed to be really good. They're supposed to be like really good spiders. Like a lot of people have said that if you have a huntsman spider, that it's actually a good thing, that they're good to have around and they really aren't aggressive at all. But no, thank you. No, thank you. It has more than 4 legs. I'm good. Oh no, I got entangled in a web. Oh, Mephistus is just being angy today. Yep, nope. I can agree. I can agree. They are not pleasant things to have in your home by any means. By any stretch of the imagination. I do believe the spitter is trapped there. Ooh. Yeah, yep. Still, tarantulas are too big for me. My goodness. Well, that's good. Oh, look at that. He healed himself up all the way again. Mephistus is all better. That she just threw a web down right there. Well, because no one's attacking it right now. No one's really attacking it right now. Oh, I stepped right into the web. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, Wraith did call it. Wraith did call that one that they were going to jump in and attack them, didn't they? Yes. Goodness. I guess, when you're PvPing, around a champ spawn like this, it really does, escalate, what's the word I'm looking for? It really does kind of escalate what, the whole experience, I guess. It really does, because I mean, think about it. You're not just PvPing. Like, you've also got Mephistus and Spawn kind of all around you too. So, I mean, imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. That's a lot. Yeah, Mephistus is just chilling. It's just like, oh, okay. I'm out. Guess Mephistus is a little bored. Poor Mephistus. He's just like, meh. Meh. You know what? I'll chill with you for a minute, Mephistus. I'll chill. We can chit. We can sit and chat. Chit chat. We can just sit and chit chat. Like, I wanted to say sit and chat, but like it came out chit. Like, chit chat. It was weird. Language is hard sometimes. Poor Mephistus. He's just kind of sitting down here, throwing out webs. Like, I'm bored. I'm just going to throw out a web here, web there. I'm bored. I'm decoing the place. Poor Mephistus. Feeling unloved. Mephistus just feeling very unloved today. Aw. Oh, well. I have a feeling this could go on for a long time. So goes the PvP life when doing champ spawns, I suppose. So I guess what we can do is we can head over to TC1 and we can take a look at everything that is going on in TC1 before it hits the main shards. Oop. So let's go to Luna. And let's head over. Oh my goodness, there was one right here. And let's head over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to head over to TC1 so that we can kind of show all the neat stuff that is coming to a shard near you. And if you're already on Origin, Baja, or Azumo, you might already be familiar with this stuff. But if you haven't checked out TC1, let's take a look. Let's see what there is in store for the future. Right? Let's see what's in store for the future. So let's see. We're going to log out here. We'll check back later, Europa. Off to TC1. All right. Now we'll head on over to TC1. TC1. Okay. Give me one moment. One moment. One moment. That's the fun about doing these sometimes. Sometimes everything likes to play nice, and sometimes everything does not. You know? Like, for example, why did it log me back onto Europa? Do I know? No, I don't. It logged me back onto Europa when we want to go to TC1. Why is it doing this? I don't know. We just want to go to TC1. Why is that so bad? Right? Right. That's rude. That's absolutely rude. All right. So we're gonna log in a second. Soon as it lets us. Okay. Oh dear. Dropping things all over. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see here. TC1. There it is. Please log us in. Right? Please log us in. All right. Let's see here. All right. Well, that wasn't right. Pardon me a moment as I try to get this. I'm not sure why it's being mean to me right now, but it certainly is. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. We will get it. I know we will. All right. Oh, what the heck? We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get this. It's just not being nice to me right now. For some reason, it is not being nice at all. And grr on that. Grr on that. So let me go in be right back mode for a moment as I try to kind of get this fixed because it is not being nice right now. It really is not. It is not being nice right now. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's try this one more time and see, because otherwise we'll have to go back to Europa because I'm not sure what's going on. It's just not wanting to let me in. There we go. Goodness sakes. Oh my goodness. So there we go. All right, back to TC. There we go. There we go. All right. Alrighty. Sorry about that. I'm not sure why it decided to do things like that, but it does. It does. So is the life of streaming sometimes. It just likes being mean. All right. So one of the really cool things, and I know we got to run because we don't have a horsey here. We just don't. We don't have a horsey on here. But we're going to go to TC1. Well, I mean, we're on TC1. We're going to go over to Brit Commons where we can test out some of the really cool stuffs. Now you'll see there's some gates here. These are Arcane Outfitter tickets. All sorts of pet bond timer removers. So we got ourselves some tickets now. Pet training gates, pet bond timer. Yeah. This takes us straight to, oh dear. All right. This takes us straight to the encounter. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move back because we are going to grab a couple things before we go anywhere. Because walking just ain't doing it. Oh, we've got nothing in our bank box. Well, I suppose what we can do is we can go in here. So these, I mean, there's not going to be a gate directly to this, I don't believe. So you will have to do a little bit of running. There we go. And here it is. So we have this is kind of, this is where it's all going to start. And we have these pillars here. These rune stones. And you can see one of them's already been destroyed. Just going to pull my bar there. But as you can see, there's some stuff kind of wandering all over here that you're going to have to kill in order to get the boss to spawn. And there's a lot of evil stuffs all over here. You can kind of see. Look at all this stuff. That's a lot. But look at that. That's a lot of stuffs. So, you're gonna want to be careful. You're gonna want to be careful. And I do believe the problem... So, the classic UO has not been fully patched to the point where you're going to be able to see everything just yet. So, just be aware if you're using classic UO, you're not going to see all the cool new stuffs. But one of the other things that we got was some nice tickets. And these tickets right now, we can use at the mage's shop. And you can use them at any mage's shop in a city. Keep in mind, not all cities have mage shops, though. So you want to make sure that you pay attention what city you're going to, because not every city has a mage's shop. We know Britain for sure has one, though. Oh. Look at him wandering around. Sassy boy. All right. There we go. So we have all these cool things. And what you're going to have is you're going to have all of your stuff. And again, this is because Classic UO has not fully updated everything quite yet. So if you're using Classic UO like I am right now, you're not going to see all of the pieces just right. So what I can do is I can, let me see if I can show you the Arcane Outfitter on one of the main clients. So you can kind of get an idea. Yeah, you can kind of get an idea of what, you know, each one will look for. Yeah, you'll kind of get an idea of what each one will look like. Sorry, once it's all in and everything. So let's see here. And let's get another client open. Oh, helps if I actually, you know, take off caps lock and so on. It helps, you know, when you take caps locks off. Goodness gracious. So what we can do is let's go back here. And yeah, so again, we're going to look at some of the published 119 stuff. We kind of took a look at the Eclipse Dawn stuff, but what we're going to do is we're going to go into our regular client because, like I said, Classic UO doesn't have all of the art updated quite yet. So we're gonna kind of keep an eye, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna check it out on a more on our clients. We're gonna test it out on like the classic client, just the plain classic client, not classic UO. So, but we, in order to get to the event, all you have to do is go to TC1. There'll be that, as you saw, that like yellowish gate, and we'll go through it again. That yellowish gate. And once you go through that gate, it's going to take you to the spot where you're going to have to go through another gate to kind of hop on over to that island area. And that will get you, and then you just kind of run northwest a bit, and that'll take you to where the main area is. Pardon, my throat is so dry. So, okay, so we're just right now, we're just kind of waiting for everything to kind of update and so on and so forth, so that we can kind of log in through there and check out that, because I think that's going to be really nice to show everybody with the classic client just how amazing it is. Okay, let's get to TC1. And I do apologize. The big problem, I think, with running multiple things on the desktop is that just everything, uh, it kind of stalls out a little bit. So I do apologize ahead of time, because it does happen. It's not nice, but it does happen. So what we're going to do is we are going to open this one up, if it will let us. Goodness sakes. It's just not letting us do anything today, is it? Oh, it's telling me it's not a game. Goodness gracious. It's just being rude today. Well, gosh darn it. It's just being incredibly rude today. And I'm not sure why, but it happens. Sometimes streaming does that. Sometimes streaming just doesn't like what you do, right? Well, in any case, what we've got is we've got a lot of vet rewards and everything else going on. Those are happening. Maybe if it'll let me close that out. The vet rewards, I know the statuettes. If you've never gotten a statuette before, they're really cool. They do make sound if you turn them on. A lot of people forget that you have to turn them on. And yeah, you do. If you want the noise, if you don't want the noise, because they do make noise every time you walk on or past them, do not recommend. It will do that. So let's see here. Let's see. Will you do it now? Alrighty. Do. Okay. still trying to get it to go for us. As I said, sometimes it just does this. Sometimes Twitch just doesn't like to play nicely, right? Sometimes it doesn't like to play nice. And I mean, it is possible that it is just not liking anything right now, simply because, you know, it's already in the middle of a stream. So yeah. So unfortunately, I'm not sure why, but for whatever reason, it is not wanting to play nice for me. So what we're going to do is we're just going to log back in. And we'll head back on over to Europa. And, yeah. There we go. All right. So we are back in Europa. Okay. Alrighty. So, yeah, if you want to do all those neat stuff, then what I recommend is going to, oh, you lost the fight. Oh, no. Like I said, you can go through that gate and that will take you through. I would definitely use the classic client or the enhanced client. Make sure you're patched up all the way if you want to do that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see all the neat stuff in Classic QO quite yet. At least I'm not able to. And I think that's just because they haven't added everything quite yet. So I would say soon-ish. Probably. I'm not sure. Keep in mind that is a separate team from us, so I can't really say exactly when, but just keep an eye out. Make sure you keep patched and everything else so that you can see all that great stuff. But we're going to showcase it next week, and we'll have everything fixed so that everybody can see. So that everybody can see all the neat stuff. Working on Mephistus. Let's see if they're still working on Mephistus. Oh, they're doing a harrower right now. They're doing a harrower. Oh. I mean, we could definitely give it a shot. We could go see a harrower again. Showed one on Wednesday, though. Where did show the harrower? Let's see now. There we go. We're at Luna again. Ooh, Destard, a harrower. Ooh. Fell, Dungeon Destard. We can definitely take a look again, see how other people do a harrower. Let's see if I remember how to get there. Hmm. All right, where's the harrower? Oh. Both. Both. I want both to win. Everybody wins. I have to make a decision. No, I don't. No, I don't. Nope. Both wins. Both wins. Every parent has a favorite child. Nope. Nope. I love all equally. Everyone wins in UO. Everybody wins. Everyone. Everyone wins. Everyone wins. Oh, he's just wandering to start with all the dragons? Are you kidding me? He's just wandering around here? You fight like a Mongbat. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. He's down here with all the dragons? Are you kidding me? Yeah, this is another champ spawn, by the way. I mean, obviously the altar and everything, but this is another champ spawn in Distard. I want to say Distard. Is it Richter? I think it's Richter. I want to say it's Richter. But I might be wrong. It's hard to remember where all of the champ spawns are. There's just so many. Ugh, I love the glowing eyes yet. Still love that. We just gonna let him run around? Just letting him run around right now? Hello, Mr. Harrower. Hello. How are you today? Anyone have any questions for the mighty Harrower? No questions for the mighty Harrower? None at all? He reminds me of something that you would see in a particular funny ghost movie. That's what he reminds me of. Let's see. Are we just going to be friends with the Harrower? Or is everybody going to just, you know? Ooh. Look at all these dragons. Could come into Death Star and tame a dragon. It's been a long time since I've had to tame a dragon, especially since pet bonding. No one coming to get the harrower? Really? Everybody ran away? Everybody's scared? Goodness. I mean, to be fair, I would be scared of the harrower as well. To be fair. He's a scary guy. Now, if you've never been at a Distard, this is Distard, and you can see on my map above there. If you're doing like the champ spawn, this is where you do that. But then if you're coming to tame dragons, this is a good place to come tame dragons, but you'd have to be really, really careful. Because with the greater dragons around here, it makes taming really darn difficult. And you can kind of see. I'm just going to kind of run around Distard. Not a lot of people run around Distard, and I get why. There's dragons kind of everywhere. It's a little intimidating, especially if you're somewhat new. Distard can be, what's the word I'm looking for? Scary. It can be intimidating. Yeah, you could go downstairs. There's some shadow worms if you've never seen shadow worms. There's fire elementals, and then you can see there's the teleporters that take you around. Because if you notice, when you go to Dungeon Fire, you go through the one teleporter, and then you go through this one to go to Mephistus again. But, yeah, it's kind of cool the way everything's kind of outlined. I do enjoy that. And we're just going to kind of wander a bit. Kind of give you an idea of everything and everywhere, you know? And now, believe it or not, we're in Eodon. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy all the little places you can get to that'll take you to where you need to go for all the different places. But yes, this is where you would do the dragon turtle spawn. So there's lots of Myrmidex here. So yeah, you'll do the dragon turtle spawn over here. And you would have to kill off these Myrmidex drones. And there you go. And then you would do the dinosaurs in that, the phoenix and the dinosaurs and stuff after that. And then eventually you get the dragon turtle to pop. And he's a big dragon turtle, let me tell you. He's a big dragon turtle. Oh, is that right? You can't get through here again? Oh, I might have forgotten that. I might have forgotten that once you're in, you're this is kind of the way to go. Is it? It's been a while since I've used this, you know? It's been a while since I've used this area to get to the spawn. But yeah, this is the dragon turtle spawn of Fell. So there is a difference if you're looking at so there's Eodon, and then there's kind of like I mean I call it Fell Eodon. I mean that's kind of my terminology, but it's not really Eodon, so to speak. It's just the Fell dragon turtle spawn. It just looks like Eodon, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't all, entirely, but yeah. But as you can see, if you look on my map there, you can kind of see that there are places that you can't get to. There's the box around the area, which is not on the Eodon maps. So it is different from actual like Eodon, but I like to call it Fell Eodon. That's just me. Goodness. Oh no. I am trapped. I am trapped. I am trapped here. Oh dears. I am trapped in Fell dragon turtle spawn. Oh no. Oh no. Look at that. There's an Ankh. And we're just kind of wandering and taking in the sights, so to speak. If you've never been to Eodon, I highly, highly recommend that you venture on over to Eodon. It's actually really cool, and there's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of quests in Eodon. So goodness, out of my way. So I think what we're going to do is, we've never done this before, but how to get unstuck, physically stuck. We're going to choose a city. We're going to go Britain. And what happens is you're kind of frozen until everything happens. And that's just to make sure that you're not like running around and doing stuff, doing crazy stuffs as you're, waiting. But yeah, that's how you get unstuck. Super easy. And sometimes it can take time, so it's not like I have seen it personally where it was instantaneous, and then I've done it a couple times where it took like 10 minutes. See, takes a bit, but sometimes that's all it needs. But we're in Fell because we were in Fell. So that is the other thing to keep in mind when you do, use the help stuck, the facet you're in is the facet you're going to go to. So there were so many songs that just went through right now. I felt like somebody was turning the channel on a music station rapidly. It's kind of wild. Now, what we could do is let's kind of wander a bit. Let's go to the Valley of Eodon. And to kind of give you perspective on the difference between the other, the Fel Eodon versus, Eodon. And I know it's not Fel Eodon. I call it Fel Eodon. It just makes it easier. To me, it just makes it easier. I don't know about anyone else, but to me, it makes it easier. There's the gold foil. And I know we've talked about that one before, the gold foil areas. Here's where you find all the tigers, the wild tigers and stuff, and the tiger cubs. And the tiger cubs are part of a quest line that you can do. And it's a multi-quest line. And it's a lot of fun. I highly encourage you to take the quests. Let's see. So, Raf can say you can help Correct. Correct, do not trust you. You want Correct this? You free the cubs from the trappers. You free cubs from trappers, then Correct trusts you. So then what you do is you free the cubs from those areas there. So each of the tribes here, they need your help. They need your help to get things done, so to speak. And they can't really do that without you. So, oof. I just keep hurting myself left, right, and center. So, yeah, we're just going to kind of wander around and kind of show you all the tribe locations in the Valley of Eodon. And you'll see Eodon is massive. I know you can see through my map there. Eodon's actually quite big. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the other location. See, here's where you would help the tiger cubs escape. And you get some really, really nice rewards for doing this quest line. And it is a quest line. So there's a lot that goes with this quest. Do. Oh, look at Forest Ostrich. And then here's where we're going to find the more volcanic. This is the Jukari tribe. And then the Jukari chief is in here. And again, all the chiefs have the quest chain. So you can see quest chain there. And you're going to have to go to each of the tribes to finish out each of theirs to get what to get what you need. Jukari do not trust you. Then you mine Jukari lavastone from a volcano. And you have to kind of survive the volcano. And the volcano, I'm going to kind of zoom in just a little bit here. The volcano is right through here. And in my opinion, this was one of the harder ones out of all of them to do. And that's, again, that's my opinion on it. But out of all the quest chains, this one was the one that I found the most difficult to do. I don't know about anyone else, but this one is the one that got me. And yeah, you come in here, and then there's this center area. And when you go into the center area, you're going to have to avoid some things as the lava continues to kind of flow towards you. And it gets intimidating, and it can be quite nerve-wracking, but there are certain places where you can go to do that particular quest and come out of it unscathed, so to speak. The UO Wiki has a great resource on that one as well. So now we've visited the Kurak and the Jukari. So let's head on over to the next tribe. Hello, Forest Ostard. And as I said, there are, I believe, 5, I want to say. 5 tribes in total. So when you're doing this, you're going to go through 5 quest chains. And this is where people would get the Moonstone Crystal. You could also get the Tiger Rug. And the one that I know, I think there might only be a couple out there in total, which is kind of crazy, is the white tiger, the white tiger rug. That one I think is the hardest to get. So the High Chief is over here. And there's a way to get up there. But the High Chief is up here. He's over there. Let's see if we can get his bar to appear again. Let me see if we can show you how to get up there too, because... There we go. There we go. Just look for the ones with the vines on it, and it'll take you to the one that you need to be, or need to go. So again, there's the High Chief. This one's a little bit different. You have to battle the Great Ape. Okay, so, yeah, humph, indeed. The Great Ape is what you're going to have to battle. You can kind of tell because there's like bananas everywhere and stuff like that. And don't just jump off like I just did. Yeah. It's not smart to do because you're going to lose a lot of health when you do that. You can kind of see on my little map thingy there, I lost some health on that one. So use the vines. Don't do as I do. And this one's a little more on the difficult side to get to, and just not because it's like really hard to get to, it's just I always have a hard time remembering how to get to this one. I know it's around here, and it's a little cave entrance. There it is. And then in here you will find the Great Ape. There he is. See? He's got tons of bananas everywhere. And there you go. Again, another really, really fun quest chain that you can do, and you can get some really, really nice rewards off of this one. It's definitely one I used to do a lot, to be honest. Simply because it was relatively easy. aside from doing um, the T-Rex and the great ape, it was fairly easy to do, honestly. All right, and we've seen the great ape because that one we saw how we did it. You have to go over to the north, that north village over there. And then there's another one over here. This one's a little bit on the difficult side. This one is the Urali, and you gotta get the dragon turtle eggs. You have to help the dragon turtles, the little ones, the little baby dragon turtles. You gotta help them. So what happens is you have these poachers that come out, and they are trying to take the dragon turtle eggs, and you have to protect those little dragon turtles as they kind of surface and stuff. So they surface from these sandbar areas. And like I said, you got to be careful. You can see there's the little nests. They surface from here. And what happens is they hatch. And then they gotta run away into the water. And these poachers will come out. And they'll try and attack you to try and stop you from... Or to try and stop you from letting that dragon turtle get into the water. They're trying to get the dragon turtle. So you got to stop them. So there you go. Those are all of the tribal ones that you can do. And as I said, they're a lot of fun. To be perfectly honest, I mean, I have a blast with doing them, honestly. And you can get some great rewards through doing these specifically. And to get started, there is a place to kind of get a good start with all of it. I will kind of take you around to that area if you're unfamiliar with it. You may need some friends to help you out with it, though. And then there's, of course, Zippy that's here. So if you've never done Zippy before, Zippy is, again, a lot of fun. I always have fun, you know, doing a Zippy a Zippy run. Ooh. And we'll kind of go around, and you can get all of these quests. You can get all of these quests on your own. You don't absolutely need to have anything in particular, but the really nice quest is over here. It's a little bit of a hike, but it's worth it, in my opinion. It's one of the quest chains that used to be super, super popular, and now not many people do this one anymore. I would say, again, if you are looking for something to do, this quest chain is a lot of fun. I would highly suggest you take a look into this quest line particularly. If you haven't done it before. Especially if you haven't done it before. So there's the hole that you got to go in and everything. And that's when you basically are, it's one side versus the next. And you're going to have to either, you're going to have to defend your side. And that is the basic gist of everything, is you're going to have to defend your side. Let's see. So yeah, you have to be on the insecticide and regicide quest. Um, and you visit Sir Joffrey's camp, and that's just if you can go straight east from where I am, compass east, I should say, from where I am, um, where I'm pointing basically. That is where you're going to get that quest line, and that's how you get in there. Again, really fun quests to do, and if you've never done them before, they are a blast. They really, really are. Highly suggest you take a look at them because they're fun. They're a lot of fun, and maybe sometime I'll be able to show you these quests a little more um, on a like a personal level to kind of show you how they're done. Right now, unfortunately, that's not something that is something that I can do right this second, but it is definitely something that we can talk about in the future. Doing some of these quest lines so that you can see what they're like and how to do them and everything. Some are more of a challenge than others, but overall, good fun. Absolutely good fun. Alrighty. And then we're just going to kind of head back. And again, if you are doing the chocolatier stuff, um, it's right in that temple up there is where you're gonna get that stuff. So you need those wrappers. Alrighty. We're gonna return to Luna here. And again, this is the one here that I was talking about. And this can take you to the Moongate, Barako, Jukari, Kurek, Sakra, Urali, Barab. Can also take you to Shadowguard, the Great Ape Cave, the Volcano, Dragon Turtle Habitat, and the Britannian Encampment. So it can take you to all those places to kind of short track everything to do those quests. So if you have, the interest of doing those quests, frequently, then you can do it that way. There we go. And there are tons of other quests that you can take a look at doing. I would suggest just kind of going around. A lot of people don't know all the quests that we do offer in Ultima Online. That is just one of many quest chains and stuff that we have in Ultima Online. And the UA Wiki, the wiki over here has all of those quests. All you have to do is look it up. So like let's see if the Eodon quest pops up here. Yeah. So you've got the stealable arctics, the tribes of Eodon, artifacts that you can get from Shadowguard, all sorts of good stuff that you can get. But yeah, the overall is that you're gonna have a lot of fun. And there are 6. I knew I was missing one. There are 6 tribes in total. But yeah, and then Iran is another place where you're going to be able to do Shadow Guard, which gives you an opportunity to get a bunch of like different drops. You can get one of these drops or, stuff. But a lot of the ones that people generally look for or used to look for at the very least are Hawkwind's Road, Jumo's A Sacred Hide. I know the Grimoires were big, Mine Axis Sandals, the Obi, those kind of things were very, very popular. And to some extent, they still are today. So I would say if you have not checked it out, be sure to go ahead and check it out because there is a lot of, different things that you can do. So there are also recipes that you can get in Eodon. A lot of them. There's the tribe uh, potions that you can get, and each of them has a different property that you can use, and a lot of them are really really good. And if you're an alchemist, highly recommend that you get these. um, but you're gonna have to do the zealotry of Zibectriadal. um, so yeah, you're gonna have to do Zippy to get that, and you're gonna want a little bit of a small team, if nothing else, to get that going. But I mean, tons of quests that you can look for, and you can look by each facet to see if there's a quest that you can do, and I guarantee you're going to find a quest somewhere that you can do if you are just feeling like, you want to do something, but there's nobody really around. Maybe your guild isn't online. Maybe you're waiting for somebody. Maybe you're homesick and you're just like, you know what? I just want to do something on my own. The wiki is an excellent source for finding that kind of information. So you can do those things on your own and you can enjoy them and take your time. There's no, there are some that are timed, and then there are others that it's just you can do them on your own, at your own pace. So that's what's really nice about doing these quest lines. So I would suggest, again, if you haven't done them, go ahead and give them a. Oh, uh, to move out of the dragon turtle later, I can show you the way. Oh, maybe next time? Maybe next time. There is a way out of there. I just don't remember. I think I've only done the fell dragon turtle maybe once. Maybe once. Thank you, though. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, of course there is teleport. Yeah. Yeah, there is a way out of Dragon Turtle. I just, like I said, I think I've done the fell Dragon Turtle once, and that's about it. And I thought you could go back the other way, but there is another way out of there. Like I said, this game is so huge that you often forget, like, where things are in that if you're not doing them every single day. You could spend, well, decades doing all of these things, and by the time you get roundabout back to the start again, you'll have forgotten how to do, you know, 80% of the quests you've already done because you did them so long ago, because there's just so many of them. So, okay, well, have fun. Have fun, Toto. All right. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna kind of wrap up for the excuse me, the day evening. Again, I do apologize. My throat has been horrendously dry. It is that time of year. I know I've said it before. It's that time of year. But, anyways, next week, what we're going to do is we're going to look into all the stuff that is coming to the worldwide shards, as far as, Eclipse Dawn and all that great stuff. We're going to take a look at all that amazing stuff, because there is a lot of amazing stuff coming your way. Spend the weekend. Hop on to Origin, Baja, Izumo, TC1. Hop onto any one of those, test out everything, have fun, explore, do the new champ spawn, do all that great stuff. You're going to have fun. You're going to have fun. And with all new items to get, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. So, like I said, have a great time with all that. In the meantime, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I know it was kind of an easy day. We kind of took our time today and just kind of did a lot more talking and exploring than anything else. And sometimes a lot of, like I said, a lot of people don't realize all the things that Ultima has to offer. And uh, if I picked, an area every day to explore, it would take us over a year to go through all the different things and all the different places in Ultima Online. So definitely get out there and explore, wander, get a character out there and just wander. It doesn't matter. Just have some fun. But again, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a good time. I did too. I like exploring. It's one of my favorite things to do here in Ultima Online. And even after so long, there are some places where I either don't remember it or, I haven't been there in forever. So, or, flat out, there might be a place that I may not have gone into and am exploring it for the first time. So, even after all these years, you can still find cool stuff to do. Uh, be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find all the links on our Twitch, on our YouTube, or of course on uo.com. Be sure to follow, subscribe, all that great stuff. And then hit that little like button down below if you're watching this on YouTube. It helps us in the algorithm. It pushes us to the top. So be sure to hit that like button if you like what you see. And then, of course, don't forget to check out uo.com. It's got all the information that you need to know about what's coming out in UO, what's already out in UO, and all that wonderful stuff. It is the one and only place for all of UO information. Check out the official forum where you can ask questions, answer questions, talk to your fellow players, set up player events, and a whole plethora of other things for you to do. So be sure to check out the UO forum, the official forum of Ultima Online. Finally, sign up for the newsletter. It's how you're going to stay in the know about UO. You don't want to miss out on all the great stuff that we have coming for you very, very soon. So be sure to sign up for all of those wonderful things so that you can stay tuned for everything that's happening. Again, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you have a good day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay safe out there. And as always, be good to each other. I'll see you again real soon. Bye.